Hello everyone, my name is Snigdha Goswami. In the previous class, we have started the chapter Biological Classification. We have already started Biological Classification, the Monera part of the Biological Classification, right? Okay. So today we are going to discuss some of the questions came in NEET from that part of the chapter, the Monera and the beginning of the Biological Classification chapter. So let's begin with that. So the first question that we are discussing is from NEET 2016. The question says, the primitive prokaryotes responsible for the production of biogas from the dung of ruminant animals include the dash. So we have to find from these options. So the biogas, the major component of the biogas is methane. Okay. And the cow dung of ruminants. Ruminants are the cows and buffaloes. These kind of animals are called ruminants. So in the cow dung, the biogas is produced by the bacteria. The bacteria are called the methanogens. These methanogens, they come under the Archaebacteria in the Monera kingdom. Archaebacteria are those bacteria which can survive in the extreme conditions. And from the name also you can understand methane is produced by the bacteria methanogens. Let's move on to the next question. The next question is from NEET 2016. It says, which one of the following statements is wrong? We have to find out the wrong statement. The first statement says eubacteria are also called false bacteria. So in the previous video, we have already discussed that the eubacteria, they are actually called the true bacteria. True bacteria. Because in their cell wall, they have the component called peptidoglycan. Because of that, we call the eubacteria true bacteria. So this question is the wrong. So this is our answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. The next question is from NEET 2016. It says, one of the major components of the cell wall of most fungi is. So we have discussed about the 5 kingdom classification. In the 5 kingdom, Monera, Protista, fungi, Plantae, and Animalia are there. And Animalia kingdom, they do not have any cell wall, but other kingdoms, they have cell walls. But their component of the cell wall is different. So in case of fungus, we have seen that they have the cell wall made up of chitin. So the answer will be chitin. One of the major components of the cell wall of the most fungi is chitin. Okay, the next question. The next question is from NEET 2016. The question says, methanogens belong to dash. We have to find from these options. So we just discussed about methanogens. So they produce biogas, the methane, and they come under the Archaebacteria. Archaebacteria are those bacteria which can survive in extreme conditions, and they come under the kingdom Monera. Because in the Monera kingdom, all the bacteria are included in the Monera kingdom. The next question is from NEET 2017. It says, which among the following are the smallest living cells? Known without a definite cell wall, pathogenic to plants as well as animals, and can survive without oxygen. So, in the Monera kingdoms, they have the bacteria, of course. So, in the Monera kingdom, all of them are prokaryotes and unicellular. We also have one organism that is called Mycoplasma in the Monera kingdom. It is prokaryote unicellular, but it does not have any cell wall like other bacteria. And it is also the smallest living cell that we can find. That is the Mycoplasma. There is no definite cell wall, smallest living cell, and they are pathogenic to plants and animals, and it can also survive without oxygen. So the answer will be Mycoplasma. The next question is from NEET 2017. It says, which of the following are found in extreme saline conditions? So we know that in extreme conditions, we can find a particular type of bacteria that is called Archaebacteria. those are the bacteria which can survive in extreme conditions, like extreme saline conditions, like where the salt concentration is very high. Other cells would have died, but the Archaebacteria, they can survive because of the cell wall composition that they have that helps them to survive in extreme conditions. So these are the Archaebacteria which can survive in extreme saline condition, and they come under the kingdom Monera. The next question is from NEET 2017. The question says, which of the following components provides a sticky character to the bacterial cell wall? So if we draw a bacteria here, it is covered by a cell wall surrounding the plasma membrane, and there can be some slimy, sticky thing surrounding the cell wall also. This slimy, sticky character is given by the glycocalyx. Glycocalyx is a polysaccharide. It is a kind of sugar. You can say that it is a sugar coating surrounding the bacteria, and the character of this is sticky. So this gives the sticky character to the bacterial cell wall. And this helps in anchorage, in protection of the bacteria. So this is given by Glycocalyx. Next question is from NEET 2018. It says, oxygen is not produced during photosynthesis by dash. So we know that during photosynthesis, oxygen gas is produced because in most of the photosynthesis, H2O, that is water, is used as electron donor. Is an electron donor. But in case of green sulfur bacteria, they do not use H2O. They use H2S. That is why the oxygen gas is not produced, because this oxygen is there in the H2O, but it is not present in H2S. So that is why oxygen gas is not produced by the photosynthesis of green sulfur bacteria. They use H2S. That is why. So the answer will be A, green sulfur bacteria. The next question. The next question is from NEET 2021. The question says, which of the following statements is correct? So we have to find the correct statement. The first statement says, organisms that depend on living plants are called saprophytes. We know that if an organism is dependent on dead and decaying, then we call it saprophytes. If it is dependent on something living, then we call it parasite, not saprophytes, right? So this is a wrong statement. Okay, next, some of the organisms can fix atmospheric nitrogen in specialized cell called sheath cell. So we know that there are some of the organisms like blue-green alga, blue-green alga. They can fix nitrogen with the help of a specialized cell. The name of the cell is heterocyst. Heterocyst. That not sheath cell. So this statement is also wrong. The next statement, the fusion of two cells is called karyogamy. So if we look at the word karyogamy, karyogamy. So karyogamy, carry on means nucleus. Carry-on means nucleus. So when there is a fusion between two nucleus are fusing together, then we call it karyogamy. Karyogamy. So fusion of nucleus is called karyogamy, not fusion of total two cells. So total two cell fusion is not called karyogamy. So only nucleus. So that is why this statement is also wrong. The last statement says, fusion of protoplasms between two motile or non-motile gametes is called plasmogamy. So if we look at this, what is protoplasm? So suppose this is a cell, this is another cell. What is the protoplasm? The nucleus along with the cytoplasm is called protoplasm. Nucleus plus cytoplasm is called protoplasm. So when two cells are fusing together, if they are fusing together, then what is happening? Two protoplasms are fusing together. Plasmogamy means fusion of protoplasm. So this is the right statement. Fusion of protoplasms between two motile or non-motile gametes is called plasmogamy. This is correct. So this will be our answer. Next question. The next question is from NEET 2022. The question says, given below are two statements, statement 1 and statement 2. Statement 1 says mycoplasma can pass through less than 1 micron filter size. And statement 2 says mycoplasma are bacteria with cell wall. So about mycoplasma, we know that this is the smallest cell that we know. This is the smallest cell that we know. And its diameter is even smaller than 1 micron. So that is why it can pass through the 1 micron filter size. That is why this statement is correct. Second statement, mycoplasma are bacteria with cell wall. This is incorrect because we already discussed that mycoplasma, they do not have a cell wall. They do not have a cell wall. So this is the incorrect statement. In the light of the above statements, choose the most appropriate answer from the given options given below. So first one is correct, second one is incorrect. Statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is incorrect. So A will be the right answer. So we have discussed all the questions came from the biological classification up to Monera kingdom. And in the next video, we are going to proceed with the Protista, kingdom Protista, and we are going to discuss all kinds of organisms that are present in the kingdom Protista. So see you in the next video. Bye-bye.